Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. I can tell you everything you need to know why I've been doing this 50 years. I worked for IRS for a decade. I've been in tax defense for 4 decades. Yes, this August I will have been doing this 50 years. Many of you have come to me by looking at all the news channels I've been on. The people ask for my opinion. I don't know why, but they do. So if you go to 777irs.com, not con, you can see all my my news clips, but more importantly, you can see my cast of characters that I work with in representation. You can see all the former IRS agents and CPAs and tax attorneys really on that site. I do these videos for 3 reasons: so you don't get ripped off, give you insider information from Internal Revenue Service, and I give you information really to make a decision. You either want to hire someone or do this yourself, or you want to do whatever. You just want to know something. This is what that's for. Anyway, today I want to talk to you today about how do you reduce your tax liability. That's the most important. Believe it or not, I want to make sure, but most people come to me because they're looking for a tax reduction, which is absolutely normal. So I want to tell you the different ways. I have my damn notes here. I can't even find the thing. But anyway, yeah, I want to talk to you about it. How do you get a tax reduction? So there's a couple things that you can do when everyone gets their tax bill. Usually you don't want to pay penalties and interest. You don't want to pay this. You don't want to pay that. You're looking for IRS to go ahead and settle. So let me just tell you the whole playing field, what you have to know at 30,000 feet. The only ways you're going to get your tax reduced is A, the statute of limitations, the 10 years expires. You want an abatement of IRS penalties and interest. You can file a bankruptcy, a Chapter 7, and discharging the tax debt that way, okay? Or you can go ahead and do an offer and compromise. Those are the only ways you are going to go ahead and get a reduction in your tax bill. People don't know really what to do. Everyone wants a deal. Everyone wants a deal with IRS. Everybody. I gotta tell you, you ain't gonna get a deal with IRS, just so you know. The only way you can get the deal, and listen to me, through IRS is called an offer and compromise. That is where IRS will settle for pennies on a dollar. And you're lucky. I used to work the offer and compromise program. With a pen like this, I accepted offers and denied offers and compromise. So that's the only way that this is going to go down. But you have to qualify for the offer. So let's go over. You can file a Chapter 7. You can ask for an abatement of penalty, or the 10-year statute's up. But most people want to qualify for this offer. Let me tell you how you do that and what's the skinny and what this case is over 30,000 feet, okay? So if you have the assets to pay the tax, if you were to liquidate everything you have, if you had the ability to pay the tax with those liquidations, IRS isn't going to accept the offer. So if you have equity in your home, if you have a pension plan, you have any of that stuff, IRS will not accept the offer if you sold it all and paid IRS. You're wasting your time. If you call the company and they tell you they can do that, they're full of crap and they're lying to you. Remember, I taught the offer program. There's a lot of bull crap out there about offers and compromise. So what IRS is going to drill down, just so you know, IRS is going to drill down on your income and your expenses. They're going to look to see, do you have any money left over to pay IRS? And if you're going to go ahead and fill out an offer and compromise, you have to familiarize yourself with the IRS National Standards Program. You are not going to get to put the expenses you want to put down. IRS has a national chart that you have to use called the National Standard Expenses, and they're going to force you to use their standards in food and clothing, housing and utilities, car payment, car operation. So what you think you're going to get off, IRS isn't going to let you off. And the other thing they're going to drill down is they're going to drill down on your assets. They want to make sure that if you're going to submit an offer, that they are going to go ahead and get their fair share of any equity that you have. So remember, if you want a tax reduction, there's 4 ways to do that, and the chief one is the offer and compromise. Now here's the catch. Here's the big catch. Don't just call anybody and say, hey, or you see an ad on Facebook, if you owe over $10,000, oh, this person says I can settle your case. Let me tell you to make sure so you don't get ripped off. Only attorneys, CPAs, and enrolled agents can work your case with the Internal Revenue Service. That's it. They're the only ones qualified to go do that. So IRS wants a particular form to do the offer, the 433A OIC. If you're not submitting that form to the person you're going to pay to say, can my offer go through, don't give them any money, because you're going to get ripped off. Usually 95% of the people that you are going to go ahead and talk to about an offer is a salesperson, and that salesperson is here to do one thing, and that's to get in your pocket. Make sure that doesn't happen. Anyway, if this information was good to you, if you'd give me a subscription, I'd really appreciate it. We do offers all day long, but we only do ones that people who qualify for. Do not get ripped off. Do not get ripped off. I will look at your offer for free. Just go ahead and tell me you want me to look at it. I'll let you know if IRS will accept it. Please give me a subscription. Thank you.